Wow, we look pretty great. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with...
I'm Sam.
I'm Sam.
And I'm in a sandwich. No.
Hey!
Let's cut it. Let's start over. Do the whole thing.
I'm Brandon, a.k.a. Speedy Gonzalez, also known on the trucker radio as Quiplash. Woohoo! Yeehaw, let's get it. 10-4. No, I'm playing.
Oh my God, that was a great intro.
That was actually really
That was
good.
really
I
passionate.
enjoyed it.
Very good. How many times did you practice that in the mirror?
Once. How many times altogether? We won't say that. So, yeah.
So I got some, not necessarily scary stories, but some potentially blood-boiling stories.
What does that mean?
Well, it might rile you up a little bit.
I'm ready.
As long as they're upbeat, because the last story we had was so crushing, mind-crushing, and sad that I don't know if I even wanted to do another episode after.
You're like, let's just skip the whole month of October if they're going to be like that.
It was pretty... It hurt.
That broke me.
It did break me.
It really did.
Well, they were nothing like that, so
Good,
don't worry
good,
about
good,
it.
good,
You don't have to even worry about that, Sam.
Okay.
This is probably...
Wait, who? Which one? Which Sam?
Sam one?
This Sam.
So
Sam
that's
one?
Sam 1, I'm Sam 2.
Okay.
Sorry, Sam. You can be Sam one.
And we're sandwiched.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the middle.
You know what? You're right. It was a little crazy these past episodes. So let's start with this one.
Upbeat, light.
Well, it's not. Something's getting beat. I'll say that.
Actually, no, I'm thinking
Okay.
about the...
Am I the asshole?
Wait,
for...
I do have a question. Because you did say blood boiling. I don't even know what does blood boiling mean. What does that mean?
It's gonna like rile you up.
Oh,
it
we're
might
gonna get
make you a little passionate. Yeah, one of them might make you mad.
Okay.
Because reading the title of one of them, I'm like, okay, that's.
So I should turn this down because you're going to start
I'm
yelling.
about to yell.
I already cut
I'm about to yell.
I'm about to yell.
I don't think of this when you're gonna yell. But am I the asshole for kicking my roommate out after he violated my towels?
I'm about to yell.
I'm gonna say, oh yes.
This hits me hard.
No, they are not the you don't mess with other people's stuff. That's not no.
Violation.
Violet. Oh, I'm scared. I am scared.
Actually, now I'm kind of into it. How they violated? I'm interested.
They like made it into a doll and like we're
Now, that's
cuddling on the
cool.
couch.
That's cool. I like
It's your
it.
towel. You gotta clean off of that now.
Yeah, obviously he probably is not because who violates towels?
Okay, so he asked him to move out. Or
So he
kicked
kicked
him
him out.
He kicked him
Yeah.
out.
Oh, kicked him out.
Oh,
Dang, that's
that-
much.
Yeah,
That's
it might
a
be
lot.
a bit much. Like
My question is, how expensive are your towels if you're kicking somebody out? You know.
that is.
It's the principle.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It could. Yes, it could
I know,
be.
'cause I'm going to Walmart for my towels, so
Right.
I'm not.
$3.98.
Hey yo, stack. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Towels for days.
Sam's think alike. This is it.
Sam's
See.
think alike.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Am I the asshole for kicking my roommate out after he violated my towels? I, 24 female, live in a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment, and 4 months ago, Brad, 26 male, moved in. These past 4 months have been confusing, weird, slightly scary, and effing insane. But yesterday is the day that beats it all. I got home to my roommate Brad stuffing all of my towels. He grabbed all of mine because, like a man, he only has one constantly moist and dirty towel and black garbage bags. You see, Brad has an online side hustle going, and apparently one of his weirdo clients asked him to record himself unceremoniously manhandling himself with towels. Since he was paying, Brad obliged. Brad planned on having all my towels washed and then sneaking it back into my towel cupboard, but obviously, me coming home earlier than expected ruined everything. Brad thinks I was an ass for kicking him out without notice. ETA, to make sure you really understand, Brad fucked my towels. I came home to him stuffing my jizz-filled towels in trash bags, but hey, he planned on washing it before returning. I'm aware that he probably did it before and has gotten away with it, but let me have hope. Brad is not doing shit and he knows it. He is not on the lease, and if he does try to get me in trouble, I have enough on him to put him in jail and get him in trouble with the IRS. Also, can y'all weirdos who pay Brad tell me what the going rate is for misusing towels? I'd like to get a cut of my money as suggested by some of you.
Sounds like I need a new job.
I know, I can do that.
And the towels, man, that's easy.
Why doesn't he just buy his own towels?
100%,
Right.
yeah.
You're making money. Go buy your own. Quit using hers unless that's some kind of...
Weird thing.
That's an investment for your business. You need to
Right,
get
exactly.
towels.
Taxes.
Yes,
Boom, boom.
you can write that off.
I mean, I don't think he's too aware of taxes. If she's
Oh, yeah,
like,
she's
I
a
got a
IRS
note to get
true.
you
True.
the IRS.
True.
I don't think he knew that he could possibly write out the
You
taxes.
can get an LLC for
What's that business going to be
Toy
named?
Towels Incorporated.
That's it?
The friendly towel or
Ooh,
something
yeah.
like that.
Oh my gosh.
Is there like a reference to who this guy is? Because I'm like curious how it works.
Do we
Like,
need to
what is
No.
Google?
I want to know what he's
I
actually
ain't
doing.
Googling that. I ain't put that on.
I might
crusty
Google it
towel.
later.
Oh my god.
Crusty towel. Yes. Yes. But
that's
I would feel
different.
violated though, to be honest. Like
You rub your
that's-
face off after the shower and
even if you only have one towel, use that that towel.
Yeah,
Right.
why
Like-
you gotta use mine?
Yeah, why you all up in... I mean, you can't be all... I mean, I guess I don't know how much he's...
she said
making a
trash.
mess on the towel.
She said trash bags, I believe, stuffing multiple towels.
How many towels does this girl have?
How much
Like-
jizz does this man have that he's literally?
You're not gonna do it into one that's already been used. So per session,
but,
you're gonna have another
but
towel.
here's the thing, like...
Are you not hurting
There's two
after
sides
that?
to a towel. You could use one side and then use...
That's not the kind of business he runs. He's a
No.
professional. He's not like.
He's a professional.
They're like, I paid for a fresh towel, and you're gonna just flip it over?
They're like, turn it around.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
Let me see. Is there anything? Okay.
Does
good.
it fold nicely?
Yeah.
Is there a hard? If it's hard to
It's like,
fold, there's like
Crusty
dust.
towel.
It's like cracking.
It like doesn't even move, yeah.
But let me say this out to the weirdos out there. Who's getting off to that? Someone just with a towel?
What happened in that man's childhood for him to be like, I need you to do something with that towel?
He
and I
got
need you
spanked
to...
with it.
Oh.
It's the only thing. That is the only option. I know it because it's my gut intuition.
Oh.
You know?
From gym class, someone whipped him.
Yeah, just.
Oh, that's
He's
my...
like,
Yep.
And that's where he found out. That's what I'm into sexually.
Okay.
Or maybe it's because a towel is easy accessible for the other person. So they could be like, oh, he is doing it on this towel, he's doing it on me.
You buy the same towel home, and while you're washing.
Oh,
it,
maybe
you're
that's
like,
why he had to use the towels. So, but he could still buy his own. So I'm still stuck on the fact that he was kicked out, though. Like, I would feel violated, but, I mean, don't you give people... So I want to say, should you have a warning, like, don't touch my stuff again. But, I don't know. That's kind of...
You kind of lose trust at that
I
point.
know. I'm
though.
like, what are you doing? What have I not caught you doing?
Right.
That's the thing. You're
Right.
I caught you
You're
doing
right.
this. You're probably doing some foul stuff.
But
probably
with
doing
no
it in
notice,
her
though,
room.
No notice?
Yeah, that
You know,
kinda
we live in
hurts.
the streets?
I mean, I feel like a notice should go warranted with like regular behavior. Like if you're using the towel,
True.
it's like, hey, don't use my stuff. But you took
that's
time to
a-
make love to that towel.
So does
Which
she
is
know for a
nicer,
fact?
almost.
Does she know for a
Nicer.
fact though that that's what it was? Like
She literally said, I wonder if she is one of the clients, because she literally said he was fucking
if
the
she's
towel.
one of the clients.
Well, she said she got home early, so I thought she caught him in the middle of doing it.
Well, it sounded
was
like she
putting
caught
it in
him
a bag.
putting it in bags to go wash it. But
So
yeah.
maybe he has a side business where that is that, but he's really like obsessed with her and he's secretly just like doing it all over stuff. Oh my god.
That, or I wonder if like it's something in his diet where it like smells amazing or something, and like people are like, I need that towel. It's like a
Well,
weird
we
fetish
wasn't
thing.
giving it. Well, because my friend used to sell socks. Used socks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was making money from it.
Really?
I'm trying to
Let
get
me talk to your
get
friend
in on
because I
that.
need to get some monies.
Legitimately.
Right.
So I say for this podcast, we find the guy, we watch a video, review it as the next episode.
I'm scared. I ain't paying for that shit. I ain't paying.
He's got
Yeah,
the,
Sam, you're paying for
I
it.
have
got
to
the
pay
background
for it?
music.
Yeah.
I'm already subscribed to it. I know exactly who it is. I wrote it was my roommate.
You're kicking.
Yeah.
You're kicking
was
your
kicked
roommate
out.
out.
Yeah.
You were the-
Yeah, he was making the video for me, I think, in that.
You got that background music that's been going viral.
Oh my gosh. Have you seen that on Twitter?
Yeah.
I wanted to read that story too, but I'm like, I'm sure it's probably already been done at this point.
1,000 times.
Yeah. Have you heard about that on Twitter? Mm-mm. There's this guy that found out he was having sex with his girlfriend for 2 years, and he had like a playlist that they would listen to, and the song that he would climax to, she eventually was like, "Hey, I hate that song, and it's really gross." And it's literally like cats meowing.
There's
But as a beat.
there's no singing at all. It's
No
like-
singing.
Even though in my head when I was listening to it, I'm like, I just imagined the movement, the stroking, how it would go, and I'm like, it could kind of work.
No, not at all.
It was bad. I was trying to be on his side, but I'm like, you could maybe.
You're right. I
Maybe
mean,
there's a way.
I have a joke.
Okay, let's
Of
hear it.
pine. No,
Is it a
not,
good joke?
no, it's not a good joke. It's
Get
a-
ready, guys. Let's cut it. He's gonna tell the greatest joke of all time,
I-
second to my joke, but
I know,
the
we
second
already
greatest
passed you.
joke of all time.
I had another joke that
Okay,
kind of
okay.
passed yours. Anyway, no, I don't know when it's gonna appear because it's like a weather-based thing. But I was like summer solstice instead of summer solstice.
so the next story. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to shut the fuck up after she insulted my sister's thighs?
Ooh, what? This? Ooh, ooh. Yep.
We all have
okay.
sisters. We all have
We
sisters.
do all have sisters.
Don't you talk about? I can talk about my family all I want, but don't nobody come at them with nothing. Otherwise, yeah, I would have a yes.
What kind of thighs?
No, she's not the asshole for saying something because I would have probably smacked him in his mouth.
Yeah.
If you got Squidward thighs, then you can say something.
You got some thunder
You got
thighs,
some
and
thighs.
Wingstop would be jealous.
No, yeah, that's rude. I would.
Yeah.
You can't talk about my sister.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend to shut the fuck up after she insulted my sister's thighs? I'm 30, and my 12-year-old sister is living with me right now because mom and pops
Oh my gosh.
are vulnerable. So it made more sense for me to care for my sis for the time being. She's a really great kid, and to be honest, I feel a lot of ways like she's my own kid because my mom and dad don't speak English, so I kind of have to raise my sis in ways that they couldn't. Hard to explain, but I'm sure anyone with a secondary culture will get what I mean. My mom and dad are great parents, but having an English-speaking person to guide you through shit when you're living in an English-speaking country is invaluable. And my sister trusts me with stuff she wouldn't necessarily trust my parents with. Anyway, my girlfriend was FaceTiming me and my sister walked past in shorts and a t-shirt because it's hot. My girlfriend waited till my sister had left the area, but not the room, and made a face and said, maybe feed her less, OP. Her thighs are kind of chunky. I saw red and told her to shut the fuck up, just came right out of my mouth, and immediately ended the call. My sister is a bit chubby, but who says stuff like that about a 12-year-old girl? Literally, everybody I know has been texting me that I'm a piece of shit boyfriend and that how can I disrespect my girlfriend like that? I'm expecting an apology from her, but to my shock, everybody is expecting me to apologize. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Oh my gosh.
Yep, I'm mad. You're right, I'm mad. No, he is not the asshole. He did the right thing. Like, for real, she is, okay, his sister is 12 years old. Why you even saying nothing about her? Like, feed her less. Fuck. Ooh,
Right.
excuse my language, but that girl, oh, she ain't, no. Mm-mm. Number one,
How old are they? How old
Well,
are they?
he's 30,
Oh, he's 30, okay.
so I'm assuming they're probably around the same age. And the little girl's 12.
That's like a high school girl saying that kind of stuff.
Right.
So I'm guessing
She
she's
ain't
like
grown,
in the
right.
same age. And she's
right,
saying
what
that,
is she,
that's
15? Like,
nuts.
frick. You,
She's 12.
Yeah.
I'm like in shock a little bit, like, for real.
Like, I don't know. I mean,
I feel like he did the right thing. Hang
Oh,
up
you're on the
that girl.
girlfriend side.
no.
You're like, I don't know, maybe she was a little chunky and she couldn't
No.
use it,
I was like, Maddie.
No. The only thing I'm thinking is, like, in the moment, like you said, seeing red, being disrespectful to your girlfriend, but your girlfriend literally, like, said something about your child sister.
Yeah.
Like, it's rude to say that about an adult, but you're saying that
Right.
about a little kid? Like, that's crazy. That's literally insane. So, like, yeah, reading that, I'm like, saying shut the fuck up to somebody is rude, but what they said was way more rude. And if you're going to say that about my family, it's probably going to come out of my mouth, too. Honestly. So, yeah.
Yeah, nope. I would have, that does not sound like girlfriend material to me. Mm-mm. That
Sounds
means
like wife material.
like all these.
Followed by a 2-year unconstituted
I'm
divorce.
proposing.
Sam's like, I'm
You
in.
say my sister chunky, I'm proposing.
In.
Just so that divorce will be
Yeah, it's
all
like,
the
I can't
much
wait for that
crazier.
She just sounds so like, I guess I don't understand that point of view when thinking that's okay to even say that to anybody. I don't know. I mean, yes, I have said stuff in my past. Stupid stuff. And do I regret it? Yes. But, like, now, no. No. Even though she was still in the room.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
She probably heard it.
I thought
Yeah.
she waited till she left the room.
She waited till she wasn't on camera, but she was still in the
Oh.
room. So now she's going to have some complex her entire life
Oh,
about her
100%,
thighs.
yeah.
Like,
Like,
She
That
probably
hurts my
already
heart.
does. She's a preteen girl. Of course
right.
she's
She already
thinking
doesn't
it.
like
Yeah.
herself, right? So,
so somebody confirming
Yeah.
her thoughts about herself, that's horrible. Yeah.
But I think it was probably best that he blew up like that too, right there, because it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
she's still in the
someone's got.
room.
he's got my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back.
That's true.
And then also it's like, I just forgot it. What was I gonna say? Oh, like, how insecure are you to point out someone else's insecurities? Mm-hmm. Who's not even grown? You're grown. That's
Right.
crazy.
She wasn't even like talking to her or nothing. She just walking by.
She's walking by, yeah.
That was vendetta based. It had to be.
Yeah, it was.
I just don't. What is she jealous that he lives with his sister? It's his freaking sister. Like, what are you even doing? Like,
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. That's
What if it plot twist? He's 30, but he's dating like a 16-year-old.
Dun, dun, dun.
So he's actually the bad guy.
and it's actually like
Watch.
her
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
my
yeah,
friend. Like, yeah.
it's actually like her
That's
old
my
best
sister.
friend.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not-
it's actually. They used to be friends, and
That's
then
the
they
only
started
reason.
She looks
dating her.
different than the last time I saw her.
Right, and that's the only reason I can see her friends sticking up for her. Which, yeah, saying shut the fuck up is kind of extreme, but it's also extreme for you to talk to somebody like that. Like, talk about you, even though you thought she was not in the room, she was, and she heard you. I mean, that's still not okay.
I mean, it's not okay to talk about like a random person like walking by and comparing like their body or saying something about their body, but it happens. But saying that about your boyfriend's sister, like that's so messed up. Do you not even think about the fact that like that's going to cause problems immediately? For anybody it would, if you're like immediately like saying something rude about somebody's family. Like, why are you thinking that's okay to even say in the first place? That's crazy.
She,
Do you think we're missing something from the story?
I do.
Because
I do.
unless she just has horrible, all their friends are horrible. The fact that all of them are like, "Why did you do that?" I'm
There has to
wondering
be.
if something's being fudged over that.
Like-
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like maybe he's, I don't know.
Because there's always two
Yeah,
sides to the
there's two
story.
sides of the
That's
story.
true.
And we always get the one where it's like, of course they're gonna paint the worst picture. So,
Yeah.
because that's what I was like, okay, she talked about it, like, okay, if this was like a one-time offense, everybody would be like concerned, but they wouldn't
all
like.
the friends are like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm curious. It could be they're all trash people and they're like,
live in the same
it'd be
circle.
weird for everyone to be trash. That's where I'm like, okay, what did you do?
And all I know is that girl better be a supermodel, looking skinny little.
Oh, yeah, you better
nah,
be.
you better be
Yeah.
looking like. But even then,
Well,
that's
look at
still
your
not okay.
thighs.
Right.
I mean, that's why I started dating you, because of your thighs. But look at it.
Go look at the damn hair. I ask her.
Don't look at me like that. I'll beat you into submission.
Okay, that one was good. That one was
No,
good.
he was waiting. He was trying to fit
He
it
was
in
waiting.
somehow. I know he was. He definitely was trying to break that in.
Sam Squanch. No, I'm just kidding.
There's,
What is that?
we done made new words. There's a dictionary out there full of Sam words.
Like a Sasquatch, but a Sam Squanch.
Sam Squanch.
It's from, Trailer Park Boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't with the hands. Every time she's doing, while you're reading the story, she's like popping the drink up with her hand, and it was perfect. How she was holding it.
I'm just trying.
No, because she
like-
covered her face at one point.
Yeah.
Too, she said, and I was like,
No, one of the story, she was like,
Oh my god.
am I the asshole for telling the cashier that wasn't the girl's credit card?
I don't know what you're asking me, sir.
I'm a,
So I can't tell you that if you are.
I'm a say, no, but what are you gonna do about it? There's nothing you can do about it. So you just snitching for no reason.
That's the thing is like, I mean, you a jerk.
Now lesson learned.
Yeah, that's.
You just have to lie to Sam. Tell him he has a good mic because he doesn't deserve it.
Uh-oh. Look at Sam.
His identity's revealed.
It's Sam!
Hey guys!
Do you know how much that cost me?
How much did this cost you?
$1.25.
Oh my gosh.
How am I gonna live?
Just put it down, Sam.
Now I'm
at
gonna
this
have no
point.
food for a week. No, I'm just kidding. There you go.
Man, maybe it can be reused. We could give it to the guy in the first story or something.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for telling the cashier that wasn't the girl's credit card? I was in a higher end department store today, rhymes with looming tales, and happened to end up next to two teenage girls while shopping. One of the girls had picked out a pair of very expensive boots, and they were both fawning over them. Second girl must have been looking at the price tag and asked boot girl if she was really going to spend that much on boots. Girl with boots says something along the lines of, if I have my dad's credit card, I'm not paying, which instantly caught my attention because that's not her card. I've told my son multiple times he's never allowed to use my card, so I'm interested to see how this girl thinks she's going to get away with fraud, but had split up.
Okay, Karen.
But had split up from the girls at this point, and they had found something else. We ended up at the same register, me behind. I see her total hit well over 4 digits. The girl's about to swipe her card when I decide that I cannot let her get away with something like this, and someone has to parent this kid if no one else will. I tell the cashier that isn't her card, but her father's, and I'm not sure if she has his permission. Girl and her friend turn and glare at me, giving me possibly the dirtiest looks I've ever seen. I swear this girl was going to throw a tantrum right there. I don't think she was ever told no. Girl tells cashier her father gave her the card to shop with because it's the store's credit card and it gives him the points. Now that I pointed out it wasn't hers, Cashier tells her she can't use that card. Girl tries to show ID to prove they have the same last name. Yeah, that will help. And I tell her it's still fraud. Girl says it's not fraud because she has permission and tells me to mind my own business. I tell her that it is my business, that she's doing something illegal and she needs to pay with her own card or I call the cops. Girl is pissed now and people are glaring at me. She uses her own card and leaves crying. Cashier looks mad at me. I tell my husband when I get home, only for him to agree that I was wrong. So Reddit, am I the asshole?
Oh my god.
100%. Like, who?
Oh my god.
Nobody's gonna parent this child than I am.
It's
Who
like that-
are you? Don't nobody give two. No. Her dad gave her that. Like, I don't understand. Mind your damn business. Not your business. She got some expensive boots. What, are you mad she got the expensive boots that you couldn't have? Like, calm down.
What was that story? That story where she's like, "Oh, can you just message the comments to me?"
Yeah.
It reminds me of that story where like you have no self-awareness of what they're saying, and they're just like, people are gonna be on my side when I write this on Reddit. They're definitely gonna be. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everything was bad with what you were saying.
How?
I think that was the one where she kissed a boy without consent.
Yeah, oh yeah,
yeah.
completely wrong.
Did
but
you
like,
ever see
hey,
that one?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Like, why am I like I'm writing?
I'm right, right?
Fraud.
And if I'm wrong, just DM me. Like, don't even put it in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that the family is like a really rich, powerful family. So it's like, you're done. You're screwed over. You should have never did that. You should have just mind your business. Because then that'd be cool. That'd be like a great story plot. And then we just watch it all transpire. Karen gets bad stuff.
Did you know that they made a movie on Lifetime called Karen?
Oh really?
Yeah, it was based off of the stereotype.
Well, that's the thing, because I sometimes think that Karen is like overblown. Like how I think there's sometimes when you should be complaining. Like there's things that you should complain about.
Correct.
But Karens do it for things that don't matter. Like this does not matter. It's nothing to do with you. You should not be inserted in this. That's definitely a Karen move. And so I'm like,
If nobody's gonna parent this child, then I'm going to. That's what was like, what
Yeah.
are you even talking about, lady? That is not your life. You stay in your life, I must stay in mine. And then her dad did give her permission, and then the cashier, like, even I don't know.
even if I knew for a fact, like this chick was like, man, I stole my dad's credit card, and I'm still not getting into it. I'm
Right.
like, hey,
You
do
can
what
talk to your dad about it.
Live your life.
With me. I said that ain't got nothing to do with me. I said that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Daddy
Fresh
milkers.
Why? Why?
Literally.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Daddy milkers.
I said that ain't got nothing to do with
Two
me.
pair of daddy
Everybody,
milkers.
I said that ain't got nothing to do with me.
See you next week.
Got nothing to do with me.
Thanks, guys. Bye.